Hello my children, welcome to our YouTube channel Roy Digital Children Teaching Center. Today we will discuss about a new story that is Robinson Crusoe Discover a Footprint, and the author of this story is Daniel Defoe. Daniel Defoe is a famous novelist and he is very famous for his great novel that is Robinson Crusoe. And today in this video we will discuss about a little part from this novel. Okay, let's start the video. First we see an introduction about Robinson Crusoe. Okay, Robinson Crusoe's ship had been destroyed by the sea. He had been alone for many years and longed for company. One day, he discovers a footprint on the sand. Let's find out what he did then. One day, when I was going toward my boat, I was surprised. Here, I means Robinson Crusoe, and the whole story is narrated by Robinson Crusoe. I was surprised to see the footprint of a man on the sand. I stood amazed. I listened, I looked around me. I could neither hear nor see anything. I went up higher to look down. I went up the shore and down the shore, but it was no good. I could find no other footprint but that one. I went to it again to see if there were any more footprints and to tell if it had been my imagination. But I was not mistaken, for there was exactly the print of a foot, toes, heel, every part of a foot. I could not imagine how it came here. I stayed a long time thinking, but became more and more confused. At last, I returned home very frightened, looking behind me after every 2 or 3 steps, mistaking every bush and tree to be a man. When I came to my cave, which I called my castle, I ran inside it as if I was being chased. I do not remember whether I used the ladder or went in by the hole in the rock, which I called the door. I ran for cover faster than any animal could run. I did not sleep that night. The more I thought about what I had seen, the more afraid I became. I thought it could be one of the savages of the mainland who had wandered out to the sea in a small boat. Luckily, I was not on the shore at that time. But what if he had seen my boat? If he had seen the boat, he could have realized that someone lived on the land and would soon return with others to kill and eat me. And so I lay fearful for many days and prayed for protection. In doing so, I was much comforted and began going out to investigate. But even now, as I went forward, I looked behind me frequently because I was still very frightened. However, as I went about for 2 or 3 days and saw nothing, I became a little bolder. I decided to go down to the shore again and examine the footprint once more. I decided to measure it with my own footmark. As I came closer to the footprint, I realized that it could not be my footprint because I had not came to this part of the beach since a long time. And secondly, as I placed my foot alongside that footprint, it seemed larger than my own. My fear returned. I went home again and believing that there was someone there and the island was inhabited. And this beautiful story is adapted from Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe novel. Okay. Now pause the video and think the themes of this chapter. Okay. I hope you think about the themes, and now I am going to tell you the themes, and you have to see if my answer match with your answer. Okay, and the themes are: number 1, investigate the unknown. Okay, number 2, suspense. Number 3, sense of curiosity. Okay, and number 4, trying to overcome fears by a scientific laws. Okay, and now we will see the next topic, that is new words. Savages. Savages means wild people in a primitive state. Okay, next is mainland. Mainland means large continuous extent of land. Okay, next is wandered. Wandered means go from place to place without a definite route. Okay, boulder. Boulder means more confident. Next is inhabited. Inhabited means occupied. Okay, or dwelled in. Destroyed means ruined. Longed means wish for. Next, amazed. Amazed means surprised. Next is shore, means back of the sea. Next, hill. Hill means back part of the foot. Next is frightened. Frightened means afraid. Next is castle. Castle means fort. Next is chased. Chased means ran after. Next is mistaken. Mistaken means wrong judgment. Next is confused. Confused means unable to think clearly. Let's see the next word, and that is bush. Bush means clump of shrubs. Okay. Next is cave, a natural chamber in the hillside. Next, ladder, a piece of equipment of a series of steps. Next, hole. Hole means pit. Next, island means a piece of land surrounded by water. Realize means understand clearly. Next, comforted means distress of. Okay. Next is return. Return means come or go back. Next, protection means defense. Investigate means inquire. Frequently means often. Boulder means courageous. Placed means put down. Alongside means next to. Seemed means appear. Here we complete our new words. Now we talk about the NCERT solution. Okay, our first topic is, let's read. Let's see the first question. What made Robinson Crusoe think that the print on the ground was a footprint? Robinson Crusoe thought that the print on the ground was a footprint because it had toes, heel, and all the impressions of a human foot. Next question is, why was Robinson Crusoe afraid when he looked at the bushes and trees? He was afraid when he looked at the bushes and trees because he mistook every bush and trees for a man following him. Next question, why did Robinson pray when he saw the footprint? Robinson was aware of savages who would want to kill him and eat him. And when he saw the footprint, he thought it was of a savages. So he prayed for his protection. Okay. Let's see the next question, that is choose the right answer. Now the first question is, Robinson ran back to his home as fast as he could because he was afraid. Okay. Next question is he could not sleep because he thought savages had come from the mainland. The next question is why did Robinson Crusoe sure that was not his footprint? Because he had not came this beach in a long time. And next question is where was Robinson Crusoe? And he was alone in the island. Okay. Let's see the next topic, that is let's talk. And the question is how would you feel if you saw unknown footprint outside in front door? Okay, look here in this picture, the girl looks a unknown footprint or strange footprint in front of the door. And if I see the unknown footprint, then I will be little worried to see the footprint of stranger outside the house. Moreover, I will feel quite a thrill by investigating about those footprints. Next question is if you were alone at home and suddenly someone knocked at your door, okay, what would you do? See in this picture, the boy, he is alone in his house and someone knocked his door. And if I fall in this situation, then I will ask loudly from inside the house, who is he? And if there is someone known, I will call the parents and ask whether I will open the door for him or not. I will open the door only if my parents give permission. If I hear the voice of a stranger, I will call my parents and tell them everything. Then I will do whatever they ask me to do. Let's see the next topic, and next topic is let's write. The first question is the words in the sentence are jumbled. Write them in order. One is done for you. In our previous classes like class 1, class 2, class 3, we have already done so many jumbled words, and now we have to rearrange the jumbled word in the sentence. The very first question is alone was not Robinson an island. Robinson was not alone on a island. Okay. Next is was inhabited the island. The island was inhabited. Next question is footprint to someone is belonged. This footprint belonged to someone. Okay. Let's see the next question, that is I around me looked. I looked around me. Next question is I went toward the footprint large. I went towards the large footprint. And next question is was afraid I now? I was afraid now. Okay. Let us see the next question, that is fill in the blanks with a correct word. And see the words and, but, because, so. And now we have to fill the blanks with the help of these words. Okay. Let's see the fill in the blanks. The first one is I was afraid but curious. Okay. Next is I decided to go to the beach. So I went along the water's edge. And I ran as fast as I could because I was frightened. I was very tired and confused. Okay. Let's see the next topic, that is write a story on a strange footprint. Okay. And the strange footprint is here. The girl looks the strange footprint, and now you have to write about a story regarding this topic. Story on a strange footprint. On a rainy afternoon, my parents left me at home and went to work. On their way back, heavy rain started and they got stuck at the place. Then evening came and I turned all the lights in the room and went outside. Then I saw footprints, but it was not exactly like humans' footprint. The footprint went toward to back of our house. I followed the footprint with a lot of courage and a torch in my hand and locked the door. When I reached the back of the house, I saw a dog curled up, wet by the rain, and I called him to me. Then I put him on our balcony and let him drink warm milk. Then parents also came home and they also appreciated seeing me serve the dog. Okay, let's see the use the joining words given below and join the sentences in column A and column B. And now see the words and, but, because, so, or. Okay, let's see the column A. I can sing. She wore a raincoat. She may go to Shimla. He want a book for his birthday. He missed the school bus. And I wrote the letter. Okay, now we have to join column A with column B with the help of these words. Okay, and the column B sentences are: I forget to post. It was raining. He was late to school. He may go to Darjeeling. He wanted a football for his birthday and I can't dance at all. Okay, and now we have to join them. I can sing well but I can't dance at all. Next is she wore a raincoat because it was raining. Next is we may go to Shimla or we may go to Darjeeling. Next is he wanted a book and a football for his birthday. Next, he missed the school bus, so he was late for school. And the last one is I wrote the letter but I forgot to post it. Let's see the next topic, and that is fun time. Look at the picture shown here. Okay, look at the picture, and the picture is about a footprint. This footprint of the first man on the moon, and Neil Armstrong is the scientist or man who get down moon for the first time. Next question is let's create a pyramid. Use the following clues. Okay, let's see the pyramid, and now we have to arrange the word according to the clues. Okay, the first clue is a letter that had two words beginning with B, and that is BEB. The next question is a three-letter word beginning with C, and here I write cat, CAT, cat. Next question is a four-letter word begin with D. Okay, see the word, and that is door, D-double-O, door. Next question is a five-letter word beginning with E, and the answer is eagle. And next question is a six-letter word beginning with F, and that is finger, F-I-N-G-E-R, finger. Okay, let's see the next topic, and that is let's work in pairs. Here you can see two hunters, they are discuss about the footprint. And now have a conversation with your partner based on the picture below. You can start as, and they give you the hint. Hunter 1 says, look at the footprint in the mud. And then Hunter 2 says, the footprint had gone toward the cave. Next is let's go inside the cave. And then Hunter 2 says, wait, don't go. First look at the print and identify of which animals it is belongs to. Next question is, Hunter, you are right, but I do not know which animal's footprints it is. And then Hunter 2 says, I don't know exactly who it is. So in my opinion, or according to my opinion, we should not go inside the cave. If there is any wild animal, we can die from its attack. Okay, let's see the next topic, and that is text-based question answer. Our very first question is, how did Robinson Crusoe get that island? And the answer is, as the Robin Crusoe's ship had been destroyed due to sea, he came to this land. And the next question is, how many years was he alone there? He had been alone for many years. And what did he longed for? Longed means wish, okay? And the answer is, he longed for a company. Next question is, where and how he discovered the footprint, okay? And the answer is, when he was going toward his boat, then he saw the footprint on the sand. And next question is, whose footprint it was? It was a human footprint. And what happened to him after seeing the footprint? He was doing so many things after seeing the footprints, like first of all, he was surprised and stood amazed. Next, he tried to listen and look around to find out the savage. Then he went up higher to look down and went up the shore and down the shore, okay? Next question is, how many footprint did he see there? And the answer is, he saw only one footprint, okay? Let's see the next question. How was the footprint? The print of this foot has toes, heel and every part of a foot. Why was he getting confused? There was only one footprint and he could not understand how a single footprint got there. And the more he thought, the more confused he became. Next question is, how many steps does he look back each time? He looked behind after every 2 or 3 steps. Next question is, whom did he think to be a man? And the answer is, he thought every bush and tree to be a man. Next question is, which was his castle? And the answer is, the cave where he lived called it his castle, okay? Let's see the next question. How did he return home after seeing footprint? And after seeing the footprint, he returned home very frightened. He looked behind after every 2 or 3 steps and he thought every bush and tree to be a man. The next question is, why did he return into the cave? And he returned into the cave as he was being chased. The next question is, what did he think about the footprint sitting on the cave? He thought that the footprint could be one of the savages of the mainland and who wandered out to sea in a small boat, okay? Next question is, what would the savage do with Robinson Crusoe if he saw Robin's boat? If the savage had seen the boat, then he realized that someone lived on the island and would soon return with others to kill and eat Robinson Crusoe. Let's see the next question, and that is, how did he become a little bolder? Then when he went about 2 or 3 days and saw nothing, then he became a little bolder. Let's see the next question. What did he decide? He decided to go down to the shore again and examine the footprint once more. Not only that, he would also measure it with his own footmark. Okay, next question is, how did he realize that it could not be his footprint? And the answer is, it could not be his footprint because he had not come to that part of the beach since a long time, and secondly, the footprint larger than his own. The island was inhabited. Who thought and why? And Robinson Crusoe thought that because one day when he was going toward his boats, then he saw the footprint on the sand and thought that it could be one of the savages of the mainland who wandered out to the sea in a small boat. When they realized that someone lived here, will kill and eat Robinson Crusoe. Let's see the next question, and that is, who is the author of this story? Daniel Defoe is the author of this story. And the last question is, from where this story is taken? And the story is taken from Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe. Okay. Here we complete our video. If there are any queries, let me know in the WhatsApp. and our WhatsApp number is 9035304154. And don't forget to like our Facebook page, that is RDCTC, Roy Digital Children Teaching Center. Okay, let's see the next chapter.